What's up, guys? Welcome back to Meet the Jacksons. I'm Eric. This is my wife, Melanie.
Hey.
This is our YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today's topic is going to be
how we met. Our love story.
I know, right? So,
where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
I am from a small town in Louisiana called Slidell. Slidell, Louisiana. It's right outside of New Orleans. Everybody knew everybody. I was related to half of the town.
That's why you had to come to Houston, because if not, you would have been dating like your cousin.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been dating my cousin. I would not have been dating my cousin. So, Hurricane Katrina happened. I ended up coming out here to Houston. I started working at kind of a famous place called
𝗵𝗂𝗶𝗍𝗶𝗍.
After working there for only one day, it was my first day.
Okay, let me just pause right now. Let me just pause. This is how it really happened.
Here she goes.
Bro, for reals though. Okay, so I was working at 𝗵𝗂𝗶𝗍𝗍 already. I was a hostess with the mostest. And he came in, he was waiting on another job. The manager was his neighbor and told him, come make some extra money, be a waiter while you're waiting on this other job. So he came in, it was his first day. I was working. I wasn't even supposed to be there that day. This is how God works, right? Because I never would have seen this happening right here, okay?
You wish for it, but...
Did I?
Go on.
Okay, so I was working as a hostess. It was his first day as a waiter. It was him and another guy.
Right.
So me and the other hostess were talking. And I said, hey, do you think either of them are cute? And she's like, well, I think the white guy's cute. And I was like, I think the black guy's kind of cute. And that was it. That was it. No, that was it.
Pause. So, people that we were back then, it's not the people we are today.
The manager came up and was like,
there's so many hostesses here, like, what's going on?
And he was like,
Melanie, you're not supposed to be here.
I'm like, yeah, I am. And I looked at the schedule and I was looking at the wrong schedule. And so he was like,
why don't you just go home? You're supposed to come in later anyway.
I'm like, okay. So I was leaving to go home and I was just saying goodbye, you know, and I'm like, hey, casual conversation, when's the next time you're gonna come in? He pulls out his schedule folder and he's like, well, let me see. So basically, long story short, we were not gonna meet up if we hadn't have met up that day because our schedules were like totally opposite. And he ended up only being there for like a week because you ended up getting that job that you were waiting on.
I don't remember being there any day past that second day. The purpose was fulfilled. Yeah, exactly. My purpose there was fulfilled. So, the very next day I go in.
Without my knowledge.
I'm working and the hostess comes up to me and she says, I know somebody who likes you. Here's her number. Hands me her number. And I'm like, first thought that comes to my mind is, I don't even know anybody. I barely know your name. I don't think I know your name. How could somebody even like me? I've only been here for one day. So, I get off of work.
I did not know she gave him my number. Promise. I swamis. I did not know. Put your quotations down. I did not know.
Did not
And then he
know.
calls me like the next day and he's like,
hey, this is Eric.
I'm like, who?
I'm pretty sure I called you that night. I don't think I wasted time.
I don't know. But he was like,
I'm gonna take you on a date.
and I was like, why? Let's reenact it.
Alright.
Hello?
Hey girl.
Who is this?
This is Eric from your job.
Eric? Who's Eric?
The guy with the twists.
Oh. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I want to take you on a date, boo.
Why?
Because I just want to treat you. I want to get to know you. I want to take you out on a date.
Okay. Meet me next Thursday.
Cool. Click.
That's how it went.
And that's pretty much how it went.
Yeah, so my mom at the time, well, this was after Katrina, right? And so everything on the news was like,
Negative.
all these people from New Orleans are like gang members coming to Houston, creating a ruckus, blah, blah, blah. So, of course, when she hears that my new love interest is from right outside of New Orleans, she's like,
I need to meet this person. Like, who is he? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
so I said, you have to come meet my mom whenever you can pick me up. I was
I'm
like,
like,
what, 19? How was it, 2006? I don't know.
2006.
So he comes to meet my mom. My mom like grills him.
Which I was also cool with because I'm like, all right,
Ironing
she doesn't
board,
know me.
grilled cheese sandwich style. And
She
it
doesn't
was
know
like,
me. This is her daughter. Obviously, you want to meet the person taking your daughter out on a
random
date.
stranger.
Yeah, at that point I was a random stranger. Tall,
Buff black guy
tall, dark, and handsome.
from another land. And so we were gonna go to a movie that night. Change of plans because it took my mom forever and a day to grill him. So we leave in his car.
And we go to the most beautiful place. I mean, the movies was a great idea, and it would have been awesome to have that movie because we love watching movies together. But God had other things planned.
Word.
He had greater things planned.
Okay,
So,
you are hyping this up way too much.
and so instead of going to the movies, since I was grilled for so long, we're driving down Westheimer, and she's like, "What did y'all do back home, like on the weekend?"
Wrong question.
And if you're from Slidell, around that time, you know that if you went to the club, after the club, you would go to
Even without the club, you guys
Waffle House
go to
or
Walmart.
Like I said, it's a small town. After the club or late night, if you go to Walmart,
if you're bored, go to Walmart.
You're definitely gonna see somebody
That's
you know.
the poppin' place. So we
And-
go to Walmart.
Yeah.
It was like September. His birthday's in September. So we went to Walmart and they had a bunch of like Halloween stuff out. So we start trying on masks and playing around in like the Halloween stuff area. And then we go and pick out cards because I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick out a birthday card for you. Haha, it's cute and funny. I picked him out like what, like a SpongeBob card or like Winnie the Pooh or something funny, right?
Something funny.
And he picks one of those long, thin cards, and I remember it says like, when I close my eyes, I see the curves of your face. I'm like,
Poetic.
I just met this fool. What is going on? But you know,
Good
me
job.
being a woman, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy really likes me, blah, blah, blah. Young and dumb, right? So I fell for it. We go back, he drops me off, and this fool sneaks a kiss.
I really didn't have to sneak. I mean,
Yes, you did!
6'3", tall, dark
Oh,
man.
please. Okay, so I was sitting on the curb. We were facing each other. I think I hugged him or something like,
Yeah, you
hey,
did.
we're
You
leaving,
did.
bye. And then he goes in for the kill.
And she did not pull away.
Oh, I was just like, ah. Yeah. So we dated for 5 years until he proposed. Our proposal was in New Orleans,
Yes.
in Jackson Square. I did
I
not
didn't
even know.
I didn't know where to do the deed and propose.
Sounds so weird.
That's why I said and propose. So I'm trying to figure it out.
Ooh, can
What?
you tell them how long you had the ring?
I'm the type of person that if you try to force me to do something, it makes me not want to do it. So the conversation of proposing came up multiple times
Again and again and again and again.
from this one here. And so,
What?
of course,
I
like
love you. I
said,
wanted to get married.
I get it. Needless to say, because they came up multiple times, Portia made me be like, you know what? I'm gonna do it when I'm
Because
ready.
I was like pretty much expecting it like, oh, Valentine's Day, it's romantic. Oh, my birthday, it's romantic. And then like Thanksgiving came around. I was like, ooh, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
No, nothing. And by that time, literally, when we were seeing the lights on Post Oka Thanksgiving, I literally thought to myself, I was like, I'm so done asking this fool. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna do me, whatever. I was finally so over it. And of course, like my friends were getting married, and I'm seeing this, and I'm like, I want to be married. Like, blah, blah. I had no idea what I was getting myself to do. Number one. And number two, so he finally asked me on Christmas Day. We were in New Orleans. We went to Slidell to see his family and spent Christmas there. 2009. Okay.
I take her to Jackson Square.
I had never been to like New Orleans. Finally, like he took me in. I'm like, oh my gosh, yay!
Yeah.
It was like deserted.
We
Then
go
you
out
go.
there with one of my real good friends. We call him Smurf.
Everyone has a nickname, by the way.
Everybody got a
in
nickname.
Louisiana.
So Smurf goes with us, and I'll tell him, like, I give him the rundown. I'm like, look, I want you to be able to take pictures of it or take video, so we have the video. He's like, cool. He's
What did he say? Was he like
was-
excited?
Smurf doesn't get excited. If he's watching this, he knows what I'm talking about. Like, Smurf is 007. He knows what that is.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyways, he's like, what you want me to do? I'm like, get video and get footage. And he's like, all right, so when you gonna do it? I'm like, I don't know. Just be ready. So we're walking down there, we're going around places, and we're in Jackson Square, and we get to where the statue is, and we're in front of the statue. I'm like, hey bro, can you take our picture? And in my mind, I'm like, this will be a perfect time. I was
Your
so
palms
nervous.
were sweaty.
I was so nervous. I was so nervous that whenever I told him to take the picture, he takes the first picture. Afterwards, I'm like, back up a little bit.
And then you were trying to stall because you were like, okay, like, back up some more. And Smurf's over here like, okay.
Yeah. And I'm holding her hand.
Yeah.
And I think the third time, you were like, all right, that's enough, babe.
You said, so like we've been dating for a long time now. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, are you ready to go? And I like went like this, like to walk away. And he pulled my arm back. I turned around and he was on one knee.
Yeah.
And I don't even think did you say? Like, he said, will you marry me? That's what I remember. Did you have like a big speech though?
I wanted to say something before I actually proposed and got on my knee.
Like
But
what?
it wasn't like a big speech, just like
Yeah.
we've been together, you know how much it means to me, stuff like that, mushy stuff. Exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's how we got engaged. And we were engaged for like a year and a half, and then we got married in 2011.
5/7/11.
And yeah, we're coming up on our 9-year anniversary. It's been like this, like all kinds of ways. But we're here. And we've made it this far.
Yep.
Yeah, so in the coming videos, we want to share with you just the things that we've been through. Struggles, trials, tribulations. Yes, great moments too,
Yeah,
definitely for sure. We want to be the realest and share with you guys what a lot of married couples experience, what every relationship probably experiences, and how we've just overcome that. Yeah, I was talking to a couple the other day at work. I was asking them because they've been married for like 30-something years. I'm like, what's the secret? And they're like, God. I said, yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. Anyways, that's our story, and we're sticking to it.
If y'all had any questions about our story or any other suggestions that you have for our channel, we want to make sure that we're giving y'all what y'all want to see.
Yes. Shout out to 𝗧𝗵𝗂𝗍𝗶𝗍 for suggesting this video of our love story, and we love you, and all of you other guys who are watching too. Thanks so much.
Jump in the comments. Let us know what you think about our videos. Subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can check out our videos whenever we drop them, and we'll talk to y'all later. Peace.